important thing is go all the way down, get the 4 reps, all the way up and flex, and press up. And then you do some half reps to really pump up chest. And then again 4 reps, all the way down, get the stretch. And exhale, always on the way up. Exhale, up, exhale. Good. What do? As soon as we do presses, we do it combined with the pulling exercise. So we go from the bench press or incline press right away to the pulling exercise. Where we pull and we pull. You see, pressing and pulling are the two opposites, and therefore they work really well. Exhale. And again, 12 to 15 reps. And all the way down. See, all the way down. All the way up. None of this like half kind of reps like this. That's bullshit. Go all the way down. All the way up, stretching, all the way down. All the way up. Good. Peter, do it. Yeah. All the way up. Get the stretch back here. Nice stretch. All the way up. All the way down. What about inhaling and exhaling? That's what I'm doing. Huh? Oh, you can't do that because of your bed prep today. Ah, I see what's going on here. So what's the question?
All right, the first question is this always your split, chest and back, and then what do you do other days?
For the last 50 years, I've always done chest and back together. It never changes because it's always a pressing exercise and a pulling exercise. It doesn't matter if it's bench press with chin-ups, bench press with pull-downs, or if it is incline press with rowing, bend over rowing. It's always a pressing exercise and a pulling exercise. That really works well. While the chest is relaxing, you can do the lats in the back.
What's your favorite back exercise?
My favorite back exercise for the lats and for the width, it is anything that you do from above, which is chin-ups and pull-downs. All those exercises are good for the width. For the thickness is all the rowing exercises. If it is dumbbell rowing, if it's barbell rowing, if it's machine rowing, cable rowing, whatever rowing it is, it's good for the thickness of the back.
Someone asked if you're training for the Olympia this year.
Well, no, I'm training for the Arnold Classic because we have a fat detector when you go into those events. And if you have more than 20% body fat, you cannot even get in, no matter how much you pay for it. So this is why I want to make sure as a promoter I can get in. Go for it. How you girls doing? Looking good. You see, this is the advantage when you're working out here called the gym. You have women working next to you that sometimes live more than you do. Just remember that. So that we don't have anymore that bored idea of women being the weakest sex. Oh no. You could have in the middle of the night. They may turn on that light. And then all of a sudden they say, let's have a pose off. while you're lying in bed. Think about that for a second. This is how dangerous the world has become. And then all of a sudden she has better abs than you have, and better intercostals, and then what do you do? You see what I'm saying? The weaker sex stuff is out the window. It's all cap.
I love it. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Exactly. I love what you girls are doing, because you really pump up, you look great, and you inspire.
Yeah. Keep our femininity, yes. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
You too. Yes, looking good. Good work. So good.
Arnold, would you ever be played Dutch from Predator again?
Oh, I'd love to do another Predator, but it has to be a good script. I think that Shane Black is directing the next one. I think that would be a good Predator. It's a behavior.
Go back.
It's a different exercise.
Years ago, right after we did, I'm in a rock and roll band from San Francisco called The Tubes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I always mention you guys.
We did a picture with you. Remember, it was on a PSA flight.
1974, 75, somewhere around that time.
I still have it.
John Winner
Right.
of the Rolling Stones. This is the old rock and roll group, The Tubes.
The Tubes. We're still together.
No, I know. But
40 years.
40 years ago, I met them, and I was so excited meeting the first rock and roll band. And they were really like hot, up-and-coming rock and roll
Yeah,
people.
it was our first record, and we were big fans.
And the guy, Jan Winner, who owns Rolling Stone magazine, of course, who's the publisher, he introduced me to them. And
Right, we were on a PSA flight together. We all got off the plane when we landed, back when they didn't even have jetways, they had stairs.
That's right.
And we all took a picture with like 10 of us, and
Yeah.
Arnold in the middle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've
Good
been
to
a
see
big
you.
fan for 100 years,
Good
man.
to see you.
You look great, man.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Is the machine fixed?
What do you think about kettlebells?
Kettlebells is a method that we used way back when I started out, and now they were resurrected and became big again. So, it's just another way of exercising. I think we should always change everything. With dumbbells, you can go so far, then all of a sudden you have kettlebells, where you have to do more balancing, and it kind of develops other muscle tissue, it develops other muscle areas. So it's all good, and especially I think that individual dumbbells and kettlebells are very good because it makes your whole your body balance better. Because it's all about balance. This is what we have to train. because so many people have problems. They do everything with the barbell or with the machine, but they don't really learn about balance. Again, very important that you go all the way out as far as you can, the stretch. So this is important, and then as far back as you can. Back. So we combine it again with a pressing exercise. So you come right over here. And you do pressing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
See, now it's very important to show
Yeah, I like that.
how someone is doing an exercise with an incomplete motion.
That's me.
But now he's doing a full rep. Watch this.
I'll do
Let's see the full rep. All the way down. Good. Perfect. Perfect.
What about the resistance?
See again?
Resistance going back?
Yeah, that's good. Negative resistance. Very good. It's a nice slow back and slow up. Perfect.
What do you do for abdominal now?
That's forget about it. Right now we're training the chest. One step at a time. Very good. Beautiful.
Do you like a curved bar or a straight bar for bicep?
Keep it up. Keep it up, man. Really.
What do you think of strongman sports?
Strongman.
Like the strongest man.
Oh.
The sport.
The world's strongest man. I'm so in awe always when I see them lifting these hideous weights. I mean, when I see them with one arm lifting a dumbbell that is 275 or 300 pounds, and you go over there and you cannot even lift it with two arms, with two hands. Or you see them running with 1,000 pounds in their back, running through the field. It's amazing. I saw the other day, well actually the last month I saw a guy deadlifting like 1,023 pounds or 1,030 pounds. So this is huge stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I think that they're fantastic. But I just don't, I can understand. Good luck with it.
Do you think drinking milk is bad for bodybuilding?
I think drinking milk is a total waste. I mean, I know when people do those commercials with the white stuff around their face, they're selling out. Because the fact of the matter is there's nothing that milk has that you really need. I tell you, there's more nutrients in beer than in milk. I mean, if you want to get protein, then make a good protein from really good sources, combination of it. And by the way, you don't need to eat that much meat either. We don't need it. It just causes gout if you eat too much meat. So just have good protein and good foods, good natural foods, and then some food supplements to supplement it. Like the word says, food supplements, we supplement the regular food. That's the important thing, but the milk. No, this is perfect for you. Are you kidding me? That's my max.
How many sets do you do, Arnold?
I do around 30 sets every day. And I try to do it when I don't talk and get interrupted by you. Then I do it in 30 minutes, but the day will take me 45 minutes because I'm talking. Put this back one. Put it back a little bit. Oh, it is already automatically, okay. Is to go all the way back, get the stretch, and then all the way out, all the way back, all the way out, all the way back. I despise when people do half reps. I mean, you can do half reps intentionally to just go and do some extra stimulation of the muscle. But in general, if you do half reps or quarter reps or three-quarter reps, only because you're lazy or because you think it's an easier way out, you're boning yourself. Remember, you're not cheating on anyone else, you're cheating on yourself.
Do you like deadlifts or squats for overall strength?
I think that squats, deadlift, bend over rowing, push press, overhead. I think all of those exercises are for overall strength and also for coordination. They're very, very important, and they're really important if you want to gain, weight, size, and overall strength. So those are the basic exercises I think that are absolutely essential for all bodybuilders. That's why I'm a big believer in starting out when you do your bodybuilding. You start out always with powerlifting and weightlifting motions. I did that when I joined a weightlifting club in Austria. We did powerlifting and weightlifting. We had to compete in Olympic lifting and in powerlifting. And then we were allowed to do bodybuilding. I think it was absolutely essential because then you create really the striation in your lower back, you create a strong, thick back, you have totally different deltoids, the trapezius, where you do your most muscular shots and all that stuff. So I think it's essential to do the basics.
Ik heb het ook nog wel eens vragen.
Okay. You know.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to explore.
But then,
Hey Doug,
100%.
you're the co-star. Say hi. We're
How
live.
you doing? Wonderful day here in Venice Gold's Gym with the Terminator himself, extraordinary high school.
Exactly.
How was-
This is my secret weapon.
How was
Whenever
it?
I'm down and I want to really get a good training, I say to him, I said, join me. And then he goes and he really tries to torture me. Oh, get pounded out. Get the blood going.
Yes.
Give me 5 more reps, you lazy fuck. Anyway, they don't want to curse you because that's what he does.
Yeah, that's my job.
How was it co-starring in that video yesterday?
Wonderful. I had a great day. It was wonderful with all you guys, the troops, the crew, the film. I had a good workout. It was very fun, very appreciative, and hey, we're at Gold's. What the heck?
We're going for breakfast after this.
Huh?
We're going for breakfast after this.
Okay.
So if you want to join.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
Got it.
I just finished everything.
100,000 people are watching.
Now remember, represent.com/Arnold. That's how you get the t-shirt, because so many of you are asking me. Today I walked around and I had breakfast already early on, and I went on a bike ride, and let him go on the train. Get out of the fucking way. You too. Come on. Just be an obstacle. Anyway, the people are asking all the time, "Is when you get this t-shirt? This is really cool." Yeah. I tell them. Represent.com/Arnold. Remember that now.
I do.
We'll repeat it.
Represent.com/Arnold.
Good.
Don't schwarz zum England.
Good.
Yeah.
Good boy for an Austrian.
Yeah.
He's coming through.
You didn't know why they were through.
This is a bench press, you lazy.
15.
And here's a good question. What's your favorite line from Conan?
Sechs. Acht. Na. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Und 1 ist 15. Ja.
Are we having a good time? You bet.
Your favorite line from Conan, they asked.
Favorite line from Conan?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. You guys are sick. Physically and mentally. Yeah. Frankie,
Back, baby.
this
Working hard, man.
is Frank Stallone.
Yes.
And he happens to be here almost every day,
Yes.
trying like me.
You're my
to stay
idol, man.
young.
It's Freddie Young.
Stay young.
That's it,
That's
right?
it, exactly,
That's
yeah.
all it is. That's about.
We always talk about the good old days.
Good old days. Steve
Because
Reeves.
we both are like 68,
That's right. No, you're 68. I'm 66.
66.
You'll be 68. I'll be 66. We're 2 years.
I will be 69 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good year.
Sly is a year older.
Older than you. He'll be 70.
You were 2 years younger than me.
Same birthday.
Same birthday.
Same birthday.
July 30th, we just throw this out because Frank and I were thinking that if we throw it out, we maybe get gifts.
That's true.
Right? And he likes humidors as gifts.
And I sell them.
He likes watches.
Watches.
He likes beautiful watches.
Good-looking women. All those wonderful things.
And
And
he likes
music.
sports cars. So just in case someone is out there listening to this and he's a billionaire, we like the Bugatti.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's only
Nothing less.
$2.5 million, but then we like it.
Nothing less.
We like it.
That's right, brother.
Nothing,
You
man.
look good, man. You're starting to really work
Thank you,
hard.
bud.
Aren't you? Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Look at the chest, man. That's it,
This is what I
man.
do. I pump it up. But here, this is the important thing, that the heart muscle works. It is
That's actually a gerbil running across his
right,
chest.
exactly.
Look at man. You're getting blowing up again.
You're holding up the workout, Frank.
Hey, Frankie, you're holding up the Frankie, you're holding me up.
Okay.
What's the matter with you? I don't have time for you today. I don't have time for you today, okay? I love it. I tell you, there's nothing better than having a little workout in the morning after a bike ride, and then go for breakfast, and then you go to work.
Stay strong.
Get strong.
Get strong.
You have to first get strong.
Get real.
Then we can stay strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Build.
What is next?
This is a lawyer, and he has been doing 5 sets of talking, 1 set of exercising. So that is an absolute no-no. I mean, just remember, lawyer, makes a lot of money, has a great family and everything like this, but he does not always work out hard. It's all dialogue. All I can say is that it's so good next time. Okay, that's, I guess, is it.
Alright, see you guys.
See you, Patrick.
Aber sehr mochte. Fuchs.
Someone asked, when you're in a public gym, do you ever have the desire to just yell out, "Get to the chopper" at the top of your lungs?
Get to the chopper!
A little yes or no.
Very important exercise, always during the end of your training, abs. 300 reps. I do like 50 reps in one shot here. And this is really good because the head rests so you don't strain your neck and you keep pulling with all areas of the abs. And exhale.
Nog een halfdance these fires.
What are you saying, Mario, so rudely interrupting my workout? What was the question?
There was no question.
Do you do abs every workout?
Yeah, of course. You do eating every day, you do sleeping every day, so you do abs every day. It's a no-brainer. I mean, just add it all up. And by the way, this t-shirt, I'm going to ask you very soon where you're going to get it. Because now by now I've said it many times enough times that you should know it.
Growing up.
They already did some opportunity.
So represent.com/Arnold. It seems to me this is the way it is supposed to be. But I mean, you guys are a little slow today. Now I'm going to finish off with the last few sets. So the bottom line is just, he says, hey, thank you very much for joining me. It was great to work out with you. And all of you have a great pump.